Hi all! Today I'm showing you how to make my grandma's southern chocolate pie. It's one of my mom's favorite pies from her childhood and she requested that I make it. And so I did for her because I love her. We wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to all of our new subscribers for coming on board and supporting us. One of the things we're asking everybody to do, whether you're subscribed or not, is watch the video all the way through. It does help us because the YouTube algorithm will suggest us to other people. Thank you. With that said, let's start the video. First up, you'll need to preheat the oven to 450 degrees. Equipment and ingredients you'll need: 1.5 cups of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 4 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla paste, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 3 cups of whole milk, 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips, a liquid measuring cup and 2 spatulas, 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, and 1 cup measuring cups, measuring spoons, a mixing bowl, a pie dish, a large saucepan, 2 small dishes, a large bowl, and a fine mesh strainer. I'm adding the sugar to the bowl, and next I'll be adding the cornstarch and the salt. And one of the tips I can give you is I use my spatula to break up all of the cornstarch and to fully incorporate it with the sugar, and that gives you a smoother filling at the end. I always measure out the chocolate chips, and I also put the butter and the vanilla paste in the same bowl, because when you're doing the filling on the stove, it comes together very fast and you want to add it and everything all together at once. Now, my grandma always used semi-sweet chocolate chips for the pie, but you can use any kind of chocolate you want. You can use bar chocolate, milk chocolate, I guess, bittersweet chocolate. It's up to you, but this is how she always traditionally made it. I always add the cornstarch, sugar, and salt mixture to the pan first before I add the milk. I just find that it incorporates easier if I do it this way. Now, once you add the eggs, it will come together relatively fast. And I would suggest you not leaving this for any point. Don't take a phone call. Don't let the dog out. Just stay with it, because if you scorch the milk or burn any part of it, you have to start all over again, and it's a pain. And you don't want to have to do that. And it's also wasteful. And I did cut out a lot of the footage because it takes about 10 minutes to cook. So you're going to see a jump from it's kind of like this until being a pudding. And once it turns into a pudding, like now, I'm going to add the chocolate immediately, and I'm going to pull it from the heat and also turn the heat off, because you don't want to scorch the bottom. You don't want to scorch the chocolate again. And it's so pretty. It really came out beautifully today. So I do another step once I've incorporated. I'm just going to pull it to the side, I think. I also strain it with a fine mesh strainer. And the reason being is that eggs have that kind of white membrane, and to have the smoothest filling for your pie, I find that extra step, just something a little extra nice, just gives you such a silky pie. And as I mentioned, I do strain it through the fine mesh strainer. It just gives you such a silky pie. It's just an extra step. You don't have to do it, but I think it's a nice touch. I docked the pie, and then I also, just to make sure it didn't rise up and it cooked evenly, I put pie weights in. But I didn't have any foil, so normally I wouldn't put my pie weights, which are just basically beans, into the bottom without foil, but I had no foil. And here I'm just putting some cling film on top of the pie filling, just to protect the pudding, because sometimes it can get like a funny scum film on top if you don't protect it. So I just did that. And I put the pie crust in the oven, by the way, to, I believe it was a 450 oven for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to let it rest for 10 minutes before taking out the pie weights. You can see it left, all the beans left an impression. And now I'm going to put it back in the oven and for another 10 minutes. And I'm going to let it cool down before I actually put the pie filling in. And then it will almost be ready, because then we just let it cool down for in the refrigerator for 4 hours. And it's just, oh, it's so good. I think I'm going to make it again. It's so easy to make. And I've taken to making pie crust dough and freezing them. So I always have some. This is the basic recipe, my grandma's basic recipe, which I love because it's so easy. And this is what it looks like. It's so delicious. It's all gone, unfortunately. I'll have to make another. My next video, which will be tomorrow, my planned outfits for the week and some other fashion stuff. 63% of you who watch our channel are not subscribed. I know, insane, crazy. How can that be? Why aren't they signing on? So we ask that you please do so we can grow the channel. Thank you. To please like, subscribe, and comment. It does help the YouTube algorithm find us. And we're also asking you to watch the videos to the very end each and every time. Thank you. Starting Monday, I'm going to start posting videos every day for a month. Oh my gosh, I'm taking this challenge up. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. I want to thank you all for watching our video today. I hope you make this pie. It is so delicious. Thank you all. Have a very blessed day.